Greetings, Cancer. As you can see, I'm in a different spot at the moment. This is your reading, which is coming in today. It's for the 24th of June, for the new full moon, I should say, that was in Capricorn. So these readings are a wee bit late because I've been travelling a little bit. So Cancer, we begin, and thank you for joining me too. We begin with the Four of Wands, the beautiful four, really the ultimate happy home. Everything is around you, everything is in place. It's a fine place to be. It is crossed by the Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands is quite a risk taker, a bit on and off, a bit possibly unreliable, but he is nevertheless, out there experimenting and taking risks. I feel in this that this Celtic cross, it is a shortened Celtic cross, and we will go through and clarify, but I feel that this is, you kind of in a really good position here. The basis of all of this is the sun. Now there is nothing here, nothing where the sun is radiating that, you see the golden light on everything, Cancer, So I think you're in a pretty secure and very comfortable spot. And possibly this Prince aspects of your own personality where you want to experiment with that, whether it's with your environment or with your social network or who's coming through. Recent past, what's behind you is this glorious Ace of Wands. So it's a gift of coming down through the crown, this gift of creativity, enthusiasm, a burst of inspirations. And I think these appear to be centered around what is a very safe, stable place that you're at the moment. We will go through and clarify, as I said. Current position is the Queen of Discs. You're really up on your throne, looking down at the path that you've come. You're looking back, you're reviewing. So possibly you're bringing new things in to your sphere. You're bringing new ways of doing what you do. You know what's worked in the past. Of course, we all remember what doesn't work too. But I think you're playing with new things. You might be building a home. You might be there's a lot of radiation. There's a lot of radiant energy coming from your position centered at the moment, Cancer. So it's really good. It's really great. Moving forward, we have the moon. We all know the moon relates to things that are revealed, things that aren't seen, and that we rely on a rhythm of time, of tide, of gravitational pull. It does feel like there are new things afoot for you, but you're the center of it all, Cancer, You're the center of it all. So let's just get some clarification for lovely Cancer. Let's look at this Prince of Wands, please, in the central point. What is this Prince of Wands for? Beautiful. Whoa, Cancer. Too many. Wow. Look, yeah, whether it's yourself or someone in your life, we get the Knight. It does feel like, it's possibly someone impulsive, quite passionate. That's really part of this state of you feeling very, very secure and happy, and that the sun is shining on everything. Because this is really very fast moving. Again, another risk taker, but very certainly not afraid of plunging in, dear Cancer. So it could be a romantic kind of scenario. It's different for everyone. I do believe it is. When I say that, we get the Queen of Swords coming out. There is some truth here. Let's have a look at the sun for lovely Cancer. Look, we get the Hermit for the sun. The sun's actually radiating out from you because of a period of time where you did look internally and you chose to actually shift things around, to do certain different things or do things in a different way, to be able to open yourself up more. And I think that's what this is saying here, Cancer. So there's a lot of new inspiration coming through because of that, because you're prepared to open up a little bit more. Fabulous. Let's have a wee look at what was this Ace of Wands. Not that I generally like to look back, but let's just see. This beautiful gift. Yes, you've opened up at some point in the recent past. You really opened up and decided that, yeah, you wanted to receive more. And in doing that, you have. This is all about emotional inspiration, emotional satisfaction, being able to give more, but also allowing yourself to receive. It's a two-way street. And I do think maybe a few months ago, well, I'm not sure time-wise, but the Cancer reading was about discovering new chambers of your own heart, and that you didn't have to stand at the gates of those chambers protecting those spaces so much anymore. I think you're allowing yourself to receive a bit more freely, and that's creating a lot of joy in your life, Cancer. It's a beautiful reading, actually. And we'll just look at, yes, the Queen, another Queen. Where are we? We'll look at the Queen, looking back on her trials, on getting too many coming out, trials and tribulations, doing a bit of a review, seeing what, yeah, look, we get two nines coming out, looking at the Queen, and I do feel like two states within the lovely Cancer. So the Queen looks back to review, and she sees the journey that she's been on for quite a long time. But she's, managed to be at the height, at the apex, on top of the hill, and seated well in her throne. Confident. She's a queen, for goodness sake, of course she is. But with that lovely Cancer, we almost get two little aspects of you. We have two nines. So I do believe that you're on this whole new sort of trajectory at the moment, or you will be, or you have been. We get the beautiful Nine of Discs, the independent person, surrounded by what they see as what is valuable to them, or what is in fact their value. We're looking at value in the Nine of Discs. There's a level of independence in this card, an idea of being self-made, that we've put the work in. And so we get to this point. With that, we have the Nine of Wands. Understanding old patterns of behaviour, understanding where we are defensive without needing to be, and where does that come from? Does it come from a past experience that you're putting on the present? Like, you pick up your lens from the past, you're experiencing and transposing the past into the present. I don't believe you're doing that. I think you've understood that, and that's what's opened a lot of things up for you at this current time. So that's really glorious, Cancer. And let's just have a wee look at the moon. Beautiful moon, as we call it in Aotearoa Te Marama. Let's see. This beautiful moon. Yeah, look, it's almost as if you've come home, and if not come home to yourself, someone else in your life has, like, you're in a really fabulous place. This is the Six of Cups. Whether you see this, it's like offering beautiful six, all about balance on the tree of life, all about the point of beauty and harmony. But this is about being able to, it's two children offering their cups with flowers in them, with no agenda at all. It's the joy of it. Bathing in the light. This is all self-generated too. I do believe there's been a lot of work that's gone on here, Cancer, that a lot of self-work. So, wow, it's got a really lovely feel to it. Let's just see. I'm going to get a journey map and then a pixie and fairy brand fruit. Whoops. Card for you. Just one card. Lovely Cancer, please. Excuse me. Just one card. We're getting way too many coming out. Yeah. You've understood, Cancer, you've understood that the balance between heart and mind allows you to sort of, it's like there's a window here that opens up, and it actually shows you what, your essential kind of directives and what you need to express and want to express right now. It shows you that. So there's a great balance here. We get the card of need, and it's all about that. It's balancing the scales. And you've understood it. You've understood how you can fully express. When maybe in the past you felt slightly stifled there, or slightly fearful. Because this is about opening the heart. It's about expression and letting it out there. So that's beautiful. Let's just get a... what have the pixies and fairies got to say today? And then we'll get a Harlequin star. Wow, yeah, this, I do believe it is about a very strong connection with someone else that you gave it a chance. Yeah, we get another 6. And it is the singer of connection. It is about a kind of, slotting together. It is about coming together. It's about knowing you know, that thing when you do meet someone and you just click straight away, but it's about connecting with a vision for future projects as well. It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And lovely Cancer. Let's see. Get a little, just a word. Just a little word for you, Cancer. Card. What's it to be? What is it to be today? I've got one card. I'll see if there's another one that will pop out. Oh my goodness. This is so it. This is so spot on, I think. Firstly, we get comfort in a knowing. This is what's brought all of this about. This is what's happening here. It's because you shone the light. You shone a light in here and in here. And you gave yourself a chance. You took a few risks. It's beautiful. And in doing that, dear Cancer, the door of value you have opened. Fine and beautiful stuff. Thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. Do check out your ascendant moon, Venus and Jupiter as well. And thanks for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really helps me to keep this going. So thanks, Cancer. Take care. Have a wonderful week. And next time we'll be back on time for this new moon coming up. Okay. Take care, Cancer. Bye. Cheery.